What's going on YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Batman and Robin, issue number 28. This one is written by Philip Kennedy Johnson, and artwork by, was it Stefano Raphael? I have to check again by the end of it. But basically, we're continuing the Quiet Man storyline. His name was like Cyrus Mercer, as we come to find out in this, unless I was misreading it wrong. But basically, he wants revenge for the death of his son as a result of some stuff going on with Scarface, aka the Ventriloquist. So Penguin eventually kind of gives him the information. He's like, Merry Christmas, here you go, here's the thing, leave us the hell alone. Meanwhile, Batman's trying to get some more intel on him, and the Stefano Raphael was the artist, like I thought. This is a beautifully drawn comic book. Batman and Robin are doing their investigation into it. Batman goes after Two-Face. Damian meets the Gotham regulars, who help him out by telling him where the Quiet Man was staying. So I kind of like the dynamic between Damian and the irregulars. I like the connection. It gives Damian a better connection to the city and kind of a bit of a mentor role, and also like some friends in the process. And it's also good for Batman too. Like he looks out for them, they look out for him. It's a nice working partnership. One of my favorite Batman moments in this whole run happens when Two-Face is on the phone complaining about something, and you just see Batman behind him, like casually beating the hell out of these villains. I always kind of like moments like that. They always kind of made me like chuckle. It's kind of a fun Batman moment, but he intimidates Two-Face to get some more information. Damian breaks into things, finds some letters where they're written to like Cyrus's like son, because again, he's wanting this for revenge. He just wants to get rid of the Scarface and then just be on his way. So they go into a bit of a backstory, a lot of backstabbing and all that, but basically what happened with Scarface and that kind of hijacked things and ended up like people died in the process, and that's basically what he wants revenge for. So he goes there. Penguin had given the address. Cyrus goes to kill Ventriloquist and the woman Blair, where Batman was, who was in his care. But there actually is a crazy reveal at the end of this issue. It took me like 2 times to kind of read through, like, wait a minute, does that mean, oh, now I get it. But as he's going in, Penguin's goons kind of blow up the place, and seemingly, like, that's the death of a few people. Well, I mean, that's what they think. They pull Cyrus out of the wreckage, and Batman goes to find Blair, but finds out she's dead. But it looks like she had been dead for a while. So the big crazy reveal at the end is the Ventriloquist, he doesn't realize he's created another personality. So his other persona just kind of killed Blair, but given his ventriloquist abilities, he's able to kind of mimic her voice. So other people think that Blair's still on the phone, around and all that, but really she's been in his head, and he doesn't realize this. So it seems that Scarface is kind of taking over a new persona within Wesker's like psyche. So it's kind of like a Norman Bates type of feel, where he sees his mom, if you ever watch Bates Motel or stuff. So think of it kind of like that. He kind of created a new personality, or his other personality is masking itself as this woman who was taking care of him that he ended up killing like prior, and thinks everything's just kind of going fine. So what a crazy ass reveal, but I really kind of love that one. So it seemed like he was getting the help he needed, but it turns out his other persona just kind of lay dormant, killed this woman, and then has been acting like she's been taking care of him this whole time in some sort of like capacity. So that's a crazy ass reveal, but I love it. I think it's great. Overall consensus, I thought this was another pretty solid issue. I know Philip Kennedy Johnson's going to be leaving the book in February, then he's going to be a Marvel exclusive, which shame on you, DC. One of your best writers, and you once again let them go to Marvel for an exclusive contract. Why? Why didn't you sign him to an exclusive contract? I think that's a shame. I don't want him to leave DC. He's really, really good. I feel the same way of like when Patrick Gleason left for like a Marvel exclusive contract. DC gets rid of some of their best writers, and then, they'll keep on people who maybe aren't the greatest. Not going to give names right now, but there's been examples where I'm like, that's not been great. But, they've been doing pretty good lately. I got to give DC props. Their comic lineup has been a lot better than has been the past couple of years. And like overall, like I feel like they're actually doing pretty good right now. So DC's done a good thing, but losing Philip Kennedy Johnson is a very bad thing. That's not good. You don't want to lose somebody that talented. And I think it's a mistake that he got the whole exclusive Marvel thing. I mean, good for him. Kudos to the guy. You make that bank, and I've heard really good stuff about his Marvel things because the guy's really talented at what he does. I just think it's sad that he has to leave DC in the process, because his DC stuff has been really good, whether it's this or the World Saga for Superman. I heard his like John Stewart Green Lantern stuff was also quite good, but yeah, I'm just kind of sad he's gone. So I don't know if this book's ending in February. I guess we'll find out when we hear more about the solicitations. If we don't see Batman and Robin, then it must have just wrapped itself up, which ending this thing at like 30 issues, it just feels way too soon. But then again, some other books are still ongoing that I'm kind of surprised are, and DC's gonna DC. But anyways, overall thoughts, like this issue. I like the stuff with Damian and the Gotham regulars, the friendship, and, you know, the way they're helping each other out in the process. I like the big reveal at the end. I love the moment of Batman where he sneaks up behind Two-Face and just kind of beats up his, like, goons while he's on the phone. That feels like a classic, fun Batman moment to me, and I like more moments like that. So, overall, thumbs up for me. It's going to be sad when this thing ends in 2 months, and I don't get any more Philip Kennedy Johnson, Batman, and Robin. So that's the one downside as we're coming to a conclusion with this. But we'll see if somebody else takes over. I would actually kind of like, because Green Arrow's ended, if they gave Chris Condon a shot at Batman and Robin. I don't know if he's, like, well-versed within Batman and, like, Damian and all that, but I loved the hell out of Green Arrow. And that's supposed to be ending this month. So if you can get that guy to take that quality into Batman and Robin, I'd be all for it. But we'll see what they do. We'll find out within a few weeks in terms of the solicitations. But anyways, I got to get going. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit that bell for notifications, all that fun stuff. I will be back. There's Absolute Batman. There's a few other books I want to be talking about, but let's get this one out of the way first. So thanks so much for watching. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.